Episode 183, live from Las Vegas.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI6 Podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Today I'm coming to you from Las Vegas, where at 8:30 on a Wednesday morning, 80 government communications professionals turned up to my workshop on powering your social media with AI. I'm presenting at the 3CMA annual conference, and it's attended by over 800 government officials. And day one focused on workshops. Hello and welcome back to the AI6 Podcast. I'm your host, Joanne Sweeney, on a mission to train 500,000 marketing and comms pros around the world on the power of AI for our sector. Ultimately, my takeaway message today was AI plus me is better, so AI plus you is better. Their jobs are not at risk. In fact, humanity and their lived experience has never been so important, and the nuance and the context that they have around comms in city and county councils is really important. But what we demoed here in my session this morning is how AI can actually accelerate comms. We can do more comms and get it out faster and make it more targeted to the citizens that they represent. Lots of excitement, lots of interaction, and lots of use cases of how they're already using AI. But also, finally, that they must be the influencer within the organisation. I said AI is not about coding, it's actually about communications. So I had a brilliant morning. My workshop was 2.5 hours and there were 4 concurrent sessions. So I was really thrilled that 80 people decided to come to mine. And what stood out to me were 3 key things. Firstly, these comms pros, mostly working in local government, have great confidence in their role. It was the first time that I asked a room of people, are you afraid that AI would take their job? And they actually shook their head and shrugged their shoulders and smiled back at me. Not a single person in the room was afraid of AI or worried about being replaced. Instead, they saw their own value, what they bring to government communications, and how AI can enhance and not diminish that. That was really refreshing for me. Secondly, the curiosity and excitement. The demos I shared showing how to apply AI tools directly into social media marketing landed really well. The group loved seeing practical use cases that they could take back into their day-to-day work. And of course, we also got a great exchange of views in the room throughout the 2.5 hours of how people are approaching AI policy, what AI tools they are using, and their own individual use cases. So there was learning not just from me, but from their peers. And my third big takeaway was they got it when I said AI is about communications, not coding. They quickly recognized that AI isn't about learning to code or getting deep into the technology or the science of AI. It's really about storytelling. Their role is central, engaging internal stakeholders, influencing on the inside, communicating effectively with the tools, and ultimately connecting with citizens in new and better ways. I thoroughly enjoyed the session. I was energized. At the end, it was interactive, high energy, and very practical. And that's the type of teacher that I am. Everyone left with a draft AI-powered social media strategy and a set of resources from me to continue building on what they learned. And that was only the beginning. Tomorrow, I'm back on stage at the Planet Hollywood Hotel in Las Vegas to present to the biggest audience in my 20-year career. Over 800 government pros will be in the audience watching me deliver the morning keynote on bridging the digital divide. So that's it for today's episode of AI6. And if you are new to the episode and you're at my session in Las Vegas, you are very welcome, my friends.
please keep on listening. If you enjoyed the show, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'll be back tomorrow.